boy B Love back in the building again. And today I thought I'd just make a video. The title of this video is Why I Quit Target. And I'm not gonna make this a long video, but I'm pretty much try to sum everything up. Because I actually have another video that I'm gonna put out today, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get this video over with. Because I don't want it to be a long video. So, at the time when I did work at Target, you know, when I had applied for Target, it was like around Christmas time. You know, this was like a couple of years ago, whatever. And I thought everything was cool. You know, when I applied for Target, they had like everybody. They had the people sitting at the front desk, like because they was doing interviews the same day. So when I applied, you know, I had ended up getting an interview. And I knew that it was seasonal, you know, but at the same time, like, you know how most jobs is, like, if you work good, then you're going to get hired in regardless, you know. So, once I started working there, you know, I did my interview, I did the orientation, you know, the orientation was like about to get 2 hours, you know, and then they sit you in this room, this back room, and you just sitting there until they actually call you to do your interview. So once you do your interview, then they send you back to that room, you know, and you just relax. So, once I got done with my interview and they sent me back to the room, whatever, and then everybody that was there for the interview, we all was sitting at this table, and they had like snacks and stuff at the table, whatever. You know how they go. So then, like, hours later, we end up watching a video on the screen, like, about safety rules and everything, and et cetera, et cetera. So they was telling you, like, how to talk to the customers, pretty much just how to handle different situations and stuff, and how to be safe in the stores and stuff like that. So, like I said, once the interview was over, they called me back within maybe about a week to start my work day. So first day at work, you know, off rip, told them off the rip. I said, look, I won't be able to, cause I applied for sales floor, you know, to work on the floor and to do the stuff. But I told them that I couldn't unload the trucks due to my injury on my arm, you know. So the supervisor off rip knew, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, well, we're not gonna have you just unloading the trucks, you know, because due to your arm, we're just gonna have you take the boxes and put them on the little pallet thing to get ready for stock. So I said, okay, well, that's cool, you know. So certain days they had me doing that, like, so once they unload the trucks, we'll be in this back room, whatever, taking the boxes off the little assembly line that's coming down from the truck. So we just put it on our pallet, but they have to be like in order, whatever. So then after that, after we done unloading the truck, then with everything that we loaded on the pallet, we have to take it to the floor and stock it on the shelves. So then, as months and months went by, I started getting the hang of it. Everything was like starting to be like a flow to me. Like, I'm unloading stuff and, you know what I'm saying, putting stuff on the dolly like real quick. Like, everything was just like so smooth. It took me a minute to catch on because I didn't really know. They go by these certain numbers and stuff, and you have to look at the little numbers they had at the top, and they had to match the box and stuff. So you got to look every box to come down. So I'm like, when I first started, I was stopping up the assembly line because there was so many boxes and stuff. I didn't really know what to do. So anyway, as months and months went by, I kind of mastered it. So here's the reason why I quit, you know. This is the juicy part. This is the part that y'all have been waiting for. So the reason why I quit Target, mind you that, like I said, it was seasonal. So then at the end of my of the season, when they was getting ready to get rid of everybody, they decided to keep a couple of people, you know. And mind you that they wasn't even gonna keep me, and I knew that I was working. So y'all, I had a little delay, y'all. My son actually get a kick out of it when I say this. My camera died, y'all. So yeah. So this is for you, Brian. Yeah, my camera died. But anyway, like I was saying, they was getting ready to hire people in. You know what I'm saying? And so I was one of them. So but they wasn't gonna hire me in at first. I had to actually pull somebody to the side and tell them how bad that I wanted the job because they wasn't even looking my way. Like really, until I told them that I really wanted to work there. They was gonna get rid of me. But anyway, so once I talked to them one on one, they hired me in, and this is where the real work came in. At. So then, like mind you, I went from working seasonal to working 30 hours a week, and then, like when I say that, my supervisor was so freaking irritating. Like she went from nice to Coella, like that. Like I couldn't, man. Oh, ugh. But anyway, um, when she'll see me in the aisle, she'll come down the aisle. Oh, Brian, um, did you do that last aisle? You need to keep your cart with you on the side. You can't leave your cart here and then go to another aisle because the customers. Well, I'm like, well, how do you expect me to get down the aisles if the aisles is packed out? You know what I'm saying? And then I can't take my cart with me if the aisles, is packed out. I have to leave it on the outside so I can still get to my boxes. And so she, like hours later, she'll come by again. Always just like saying something. So I'm stocking the stuff up all neat. You need to hurry up because there's other boxes that you have to grab. So I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm gonna get to it. So once I get to the other boxes, and I try to do extra work on top of that, here she come again. Yeah. Why are you over here? Why are you doing this work here? I mean, don't you supposed to be? I'm done with my area. Okay, so why you didn't let me know? Okay, so now like I said, I don't have nothing against Target. I loved when I did work at Target. It was just, and I have some of the coolest uh, co-workers ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say no names, but some of my co-workers was like like this. You feel me? Like this. And yeah. So like I said, so this specific day, I was having a bad day. I ended up going to work, and I was having a very rough day that day, and I was doing my job, and here come the supervisor. Um, how many toys come in this box? You don't think you can fill in one more? I'm like, yeah, I can do one more. I think I can squeeze in one more. Okay. You need to hurry up because you have other boxes. Lady, it's freaking 300 toys in one box. How quick do you want me to put these toys up on this shelf and on this 300 Hot Wheels? That was little Hot Wheel toys. Like, you want me to, like, I'm not finna kill myself. I'm not finna kill myself. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, they was paying 13. They was paying 13. I think 13 an hour at Target. Yeah, I know, right? But so like I said, to make a long story short, um, that Pacific day, she just kept nagging and nagging and nagging and nagging. She went off, I went off on her, and I told her, I'm like, man, no matter how hard I try, you know what I'm saying, you always got something to say negative. Like, I be trying to do extra stuff and go all out, and you never even acknowledge it. Only thing you do is keep fussing at me when I'm not doing. So anyway, so they got this thing at Target where when you do something good for the customer or something like that, or if you do something good in the store, they supposed to take their walkie-talkie and they acknowledge that worker. Like, okay, such and such is doing good, such and such. I never got that acknowledgement. It took another worker to see, like a regular worker, to see that I was really working hard for them to acknowledge. They acknowledged me over the walkie-talkie so everybody can hear it. We want to give a shout out to Brian for great customer service. And I was happy. I'm like, man, the supervisor didn't see this. So like I said, she came to me, and I'm feeling good about myself. And after hearing that, so I just got acknowledged by another coworker. So, but anyway, here come the supervisor. I need to talk to you in the office. You need to talk to me. What you need? Look, I need to talk to you. What you need to talk to me for? I need to talk to you. So we get in the office, and it's not just her; it's other supervisors and stuff back there. So I'm thinking to myself, something is about to go down, So So I get back there, and they was just complaining like about the stuff that I was saying on the floor to the supervisor, like when she had made me mad when I snapped on her. So they told me, they was like, well, I want you to apologize to her, you know. And I'm like, apologize for what? I'm not gonna apologize for anything, you know. She keep nagging it like she's never happy, you know. So, but like I said, I looked at my schedule after we talked. I looked at my schedule and seen I went from 30 hours to working only one day out the week. I said one day out the week. I'm like, man, is they trying to be funny or something? I'm like, it's because I stood up for myself. Is why they cut my hours like that? So, to make a long story short, when I see my hours and I worked that hour, you know what I'm saying? I went that next week I worked, but then once I see my schedule was like that every single week, I looked at my schedule one day out the week for like 2 months straight. I quit. I said I can't do this no more. You know, it's way far from my house, and I'm driving all the way out here just for one freaking day out the week. They playing me, you know what I'm saying, and I couldn't do it. So I quit. Like I said, I quit my job because it wasn't enough for me or to take care of my family. So I'm like, this is a waste of time. So, but other than that, I still would have been there, you know, if they didn't cut my schedule, you know. But that's my Target story, y'all, and that's the reason why I'm not at Target, and that's the reason why I quit. So comment below if you think that I should have stayed and put up with the BS, or talked about my schedule, or comment below if you think that I did the right thing. And I'm gonna end this video. So just remember, y'all, be breezy and stay encouraged, and yeah, be breezy.